Hello, everyone. Welcome to my podcast. I am your host, Medusa Asada. I'm here to give Aries a general reading. Keep in mind, Aries, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. And also, this reading will be timeless. I will be pulling energies from the past, present, and future, so just take it however it resonates, only if it resonates. Aries, if you're interested to see what the cards have in store for you, then definitely stay tuned. Alright, Aries, so we're going to start off by pulling the external energies that may be affecting you by ways of people, places, or things, situationships, relationships, partnerships, solar ships, and although throughout the reading I may pull a particular zodiac sign, it may represent you, person of interest, timeline, or influence, so do check your houses if you're into that sort of thing. Make sure you read the description box of the episode so you know everything you need to know. And keep in mind, I'm just a regular person who loves to pull cards and interpret it to the best of my abilities. So don't ever feel obligated to listen to anything I say. Do your own research, okay? Okay, let's get started. We're going to be using the Voodoo deck to get started. All right. Let's... Oh, Lord. I done dropped my pen. Okay, I just wanted to do that first. All right, sorry. Let's do this. What's going on with Aries? Okay, that was quick. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Okay, so let's see what we got. Flip these all over. All right. So it's all right. Okay. Let me get comfortable here. So we start off here with the dreamy, tranquil, poetic card. All right. And then we move on to accumulation of things. So making use of things before they spoil. Okay. We have the good worker card, the competent, trustworthy, reliable card. We also have the hermit. Okay. Seclusion. Then we also have here the star, a clear road ahead. Okay. So I feel like there is this need to kind of take a break. It really feels like that. There's this need to take a break and to, like if a person has have available time off type thing, or like vacation days or something like that. Like it's like taking some time off, taking, a few days off or whatever to kind of like, just kind of like, recharge, I guess, like recharge and kind of like clear one's head. Okay, I feel like now you guys had the south node and then the 11th house. Okay, and so the 11th house is connected to Aquarius energy, and that deals with friendships, social interactions, community, future plans, thinking outside the box, and great ideas. Okay, and so I feel like when it comes down to this particular situation, where this hermit energy is really just like taking some time off, whether that is away from like friends or just social interacting or whatever the case may be, to kind of like recharge and like kind of like gather, right, some ideas in order to like kind of like move forward or whatever. Okay, let's see. Let's get into the tarot. We're going to be using this tarot deck that I got from Etsy a while back. If I can find the deck, I can tell you the name. What is it? Okay. It's called the Painted Tarot. Okay, so yeah. Let's see what we have here for Aries. What's going on? All right, so we have here Two of Coins. Okay, so to me, the Two of Coins is kind of coming across as like a fork in the road or a decision that needs to be made or something like that. They may be feeling like it may come across as like having to like choose, like it's like, oh, these are your options kind of thing. All right, and so it's like before making a decision here with this Two of Swords is like this energy here really just kind of like trying to figure out the best way to kind of like go about things so that it benefits you and it benefits, other parties involved. Okay, with the Six of Coins. Okay, let's see here. The challenge, though. Okay, there's a lot of challenges here. Okay. So the challenge here, we got the Page of Coins, Capricorn energy, Eight of Wands. Okay, the Devil and the Queen of Cups. It really feels like a selling point and making sure it kind of like sticks and hit home, right? So it's like, for some, it could be signing a contract kind of thing. And it's dealing with someone who it feels like it's like an easy target kind of thing, right? It's like, oh, I can get this person to like really like kind of like do what I say, or sign this deal, or, you know, like it really kind of feels like using a person, whether a person may feel like that, like this is probably like what, you know, what they're feeling versus what the situation actually is. Okay, it feels like an ultimatum, but it's like whoever is like thinking this, it really feels like trying to like get someone to kind of like sign some kind of deal here, and maybe they're not budging, or maybe they're like you know, stalling or making excuses or something like that. Okay, Cancer energy with this Queen of Cups, Capricorn energy here with this Devil energy. Okay, also too, it could, like, yeah, like whatever it is that a person is trying to convince someone to do, right? Like contracts just means agreements, right? Like just agree to do this, or agree to be abide by these terms, or agree to meet me here, or whatever. Like it could just be anything, right? The challenge here is getting the person to kind of like go on board. Okay. So overcoming this situation, we have the Ace of Coins here in the reverse. So it really feels like giving up. Like, all right, whatever, right? It's like, this is just ridiculous. Like, this is at this point, it's becoming way too complicated, and it's just making me stressed out. Okay, it's making me like just, it could be like losing out on money, losing out on time, right? Dealing with like a mental illness type thing, or a mental dysfunction, or whatever. Like it just kind of feels like a headache, or just, I just need to get away. Like this is just like causing an upheaval. Okay. And so I just, you know, it kind of feels like that. Okay, so we have here the Foundation, the what in the situation, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups. Wow, these are like big decisions here. Big decisions. It's like big decisions. What could go wrong here? We got the the Eight of Swords, and then the Seven of Swords. It's like running off on the plug twice. Okay, like really just kind of like taking advantage. Like it really feels like that. Whether that is what's being perceived or what it's actually a thing. Okay, it really just kind of feels like a person believes like that is a situation, right? Like it really kind of feels like a selfish act that takes place, where it's just like, yo, like what the heck, like why did you do, you know, like why did you do this? Okay. And well, I just didn't trust the situation. I didn't know how could go about the situation. I had to look out for myself. The past here, we have the Two of Cups, Three of Coins, hiding behind the Star, Aquarius energy. And so it's this energy here for some, being a part of something, right? With this Two of Cups, being involved in something, okay, interacting with something. And let me like, and here's the thing, like it really feels like a person feels this way, but then when it comes on to that, what's really going on, it's not as it seems. Okay. And so the way that this Three of Coins was hiding behind the Star here, okay, Aquarius energy coming through again, it feels like a person thinks that they're involved in a situation, and it's just like, it's very much selfishness. It's like, oh, like, look at me, I'm the queen bee, I'm the star, I'm the main event, I'm that person, I'm that girl, I'm that guy, right? I'm the one, you know, I'm the it factor kind of thing. But like what's being hidden is like how like this actually helps someone here. Okay, like it kind of feels like when like other people get involved and like they like start saying stuff, like especially like it's like those kind of situations or scenarios when a person is like in a group type thing, and then other people kind of like get involved and they're like, oh, like this person just wants to be, the Beyonce of the group, right? The David Ruffin of the group, right? Like, it's like they don't really care about y'all. Like, y'all just the backup dancers, like, y'all just the non factors or whatever the case may be. And it's just like, wait, what? Like, seriously? Like, wow, like I didn't realize that. And then like someone else is saying like, no, that's not how I feel. Like, I actually, like I need y'all. And like it kind of feels like that, whether this is like just misconstrued or like, like gossip or information like just being like twist and turned or whatever the case may be, or like a person really actually is going around acting like they're the star, they're the it factor, and they don't need them. But then deep down inside, it's like it's like they come to see the group. You know what I'm saying? And they understand and they know that, right? Because when we think about it, David Ruffin was, he was in a group with his brother, and they were like popular, but they weren't making as much like popularity when David Ruffin became a part of the Temptations. You know what I'm saying? Like it like there's an understanding here with the Three of Coins, but it's kind of hidden. So maybe it could be misinterpreting a situation, or just something that's just not being like on the table, right? Like just like hiding or whatever the case may be. I'm talking about it in the sense of like a group, but not everybody is in like groups. You know what I'm saying? It could be work environment. It could be in a relationship where like a person just feels like, they don't need their partner or their significant other or whatever the case may be, or they don't need their friends or whatever the case may be. And so, and it's really interesting because it kind of reminds me like when like a person like gets into a relationship and then they just kind of like go ghost or whatever the case may be, or like it could be like some kind of social media type thing where a person like really like just kind of like blows up and stuff like that, and then they just really can't trust a lot of people, but it's like they really value the friendship, but it's like they're just really busy or whatever the case may be. Either way, like this is giving me the vibes where it's just like something is just not necessarily being truthfully understood here. Okay. All right, so let's see. Or it could be also too, what's coming through as well is like when it comes down to the communication factor, where it was like, okay, like I'm trying to work and I'm trying to get this dynamic group off the ground, because I do see like some kind of like talk show, some kind of podcast, some kind of production thing that's trying to get off the ground, and just being able to communicate with one of the co-stars or whatever is a little bit difficult. It's a little bit difficult. That could be a thing here as well. Okay. And so let's see, heart space in the upside down. We have the Knight of Coins, and then we have the Ten of Wands. So it's this inability of being able to maneuver and operate under pressure. Okay. And so this is the kind of energy where it's like a person folds, right? And so like it really feels like someone kind of like calls out type thing. Like they either call out or they miss work, or they're they're just hard to reach kind of thing. Okay. It's just, they're hard to reach. But it's like when the going gets tough, it's like it becomes a bit much. Okay, so for the situation, not to, like it just really feels like, even if it means like a person should do that, like still in all, it's still maneuvering. Okay, even if a person doesn't know how to properly do that or handle that, a person can still try. Like they'll still force themselves to like do things instead of, and then it's difficult for them to just say, okay, I need a break. Like I need some time off. So a little R&R, right? A little TLC to kind of like rejuvenate, recharge or whatever, and kind of get my head cleared so I can really actually deal with this. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's see here in the heart space in the upright. Okay, the first out, we have Death here. Woo, Scorpio energy coming through. End it. End it. What was this? What came? Something fell. Whoa. What just happened? Where'd it go? Oh, Ace of Swords. Okay. So we have Death here and Ace of Swords. tapping out. It feels like a tap out. Like I can't, and that's okay. Like that's okay. I can't deal with it. Like it feels like that. Okay. Page of Cups, Pisces energy, Ten of Coins in the future. Okay. Queen of Swords, Gemini energy. Okay, Ten of Swords, Page of Swords. Yeah, it really feels like, it's like, it feels kind of like amateur kind of work type thing, which is, there's nothing wrong with that word. You know what I'm saying? Like, go back to my first podcast that I ever did. I was so nervous. Like, all I could do was, like, I was just breathing. I was doing a lot of breath talking. Okay, that's, you know, I was an amateur at that time. That was my first podcast. There's nothing wrong with that. But it feels like two people here, right? And it's just like not knowing how to work with each other, either not knowing how to work with each other or not knowing how to conduct business properly or not knowing how to communicate properly, right? Or express, you know, open up or whatever the case may be. But we have here with this Page of Cups, okay, Ten of Coins. If we tell this from the standpoint of a story, it's this energy of recognizing that whatever kind of dreams, whatever kind of aspirations that a person may have had or tried to manifest or create, right? We got the Queen of Swords. It's this energy here of thinking of it from a standpoint of certain things have to go. So certain things, like, you know, it's like losses that a person needs to take or endure in order to kind of like progress and move forward. So it's like trimming the fat, cutting the dead ends, you know what I'm saying? The dead weight, whatever. It's like getting rid of these kinds of things. Okay. And then we move on into the Ten of Swords, where like this is not great, you know, like it really sucks. And it's a huge loss actually with this Ten of Swords. So it could be losing out on a lot of money. Okay, this is not advice. Please, the advice comes towards the end of the reading. This is just the energy that I'm pulling. But it feels like taking a huge loss here. But then with this Page of Swords, it's this energy of starting over, starting fresh, and really just trying to, you know, it's kind of like when a person decides to go back to school or whatever the case may be. So it's like starting from the beginning and then having to learn everything that needs to be learned in order to conduct business properly. And I know we're talking about business here a lot, but this could be in relations to relationships as well. We're just like taking a huge loss in regards to like time and effort and shmoney, right? All these kinds of things that was invested into this situation and just having it to kind of like fall by the wayside, right? We're just like, you know, like we were like together for 10 years and this should have been the time where we decided to get married and settle down and have children. Or maybe there is children involved and it's just like now like all is lost type thing. You know, not the children, but you know, just the family dynamic is what I'm trying to say. Okay, it kind of feels like that. And so it's a huge setback, it feels. And then with this, you know, Page of Swords, this is energy of like really just trying to have to start over. Okay, we got the Six of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. Okay. And to me, this kind of feels like having to retreat to kind of like get into a calming space, calming waters, to really just kind of like be able to figure things out. Okay, whether a person decides to dead the situation or not, like this is not what it's saying, you know, but it really feels like thinking about it. And then it's like, okay, I just need to take some time off to really truly process this, to see if this is even like a good decision. Okay, so we're gonna take a little bit of a break, then we'll come back with the advice from Spirit. All right, so let's see what we have. We're going to be using the Whispers of Lord Ganesha to get the advice. Okay, we have clear your energy. Yeah. So let's see here. Number 16. So it says here, move through your fears to bring on change. Ganesha is clearing the obstacle that has been impeding your progress. Removal of these obstacles will bring a shift in consciousness. With destruction comes creation. Embrace the opportunity to change and move into a positive phase of freedom. You will undergo a major shift, whether it is in your spirituality or personal life. A key life change is around the corner. It is time to move out of your comfort zone. No doubt you are aware of some of the challenges that lie before you, but keep in mind that some of them may be on a more subtle or subconscious level. Believe in yourself and your ability to overcome obstacles, whether in your professional or personal life. The right outlook can go a long way in supporting you through challenging times. One of the many daily challenges is clearing unwanted lower vibrational energies from within your physical body, your aura, and your personal environment. How do you cleanse and balance your energy in order to align with your divine purpose? You may choose to balance your chakra energy centers by taking a much needed break or stepping outside for fresh air. Consider taking a sea salt bath and also use incense or white sage or essential oils such as lavender, clove, or basil to clear your home. Regular meditation will provide the stillness needed to ensure you clearly hear messages that are given to you and will also assist in bringing a greater sense of calm to your life. Remember to call on Ganesha, ask him to walk alongside you and show you what you would benefit from clearing away. All right, so let's get the crystal/gemstone card for you guys. So you guys have here lapis lazuli, so royalty, transformation, and immortality. So regal in all forms. Lapis lazuli was most prized and sought after in ancient Egypt when it was believed to have powers of immortality and the ability to expand the heart's capacity for love. Lapis lazuli guides the soul and protects its journey from life to death. True wisdom comes from within, and lapis lazuli facilitates that by unearthing your core truths. This stone appears when you are ready for spiritual transformation and takes you to the depths of who you are, unveiling deeper awareness so that you can become the leader of your own life. Okay, so Sagittarius and Venus. All right, we're going to close this out with an Earthcraft Oracle card. Let's get one. So we have here prophetic dreams. So let's get the page. This is number 21. So let's see here. It says here, dreams are your intuition in overdrive, gateways to hidden secrets, needs, and feelings. Each element of a dream represents something significant in your waking life and an opportunity to understand yourself on a deeper level. The higher self is free of the confines of the conscious mind in dreams and can better provide you with wisdom and support, and even alert you to potential dangers you may have overlooked. Many people find it easier to confront challenges and to learn lessons while engaging in the dream space. The prophetic dreams card comes to a reading when there is profound guidance waiting for the reader in the realm of the subconscious mind. Pay special attention to dream activity at this time and keep a journal by your bed to write down details of your dreams. Be sure to record the plants and animals you encounter so that you can think on their messages in your waking life. You may not understand your dream's meaning at first, especially if your experience is more of a nightmare. Your dreams may be alerting you to a situation that has yet to unfold. Keep an open mind and be on the lookout for signs, especially while out in nature. The answer may become clear when you least expect it. So it says here, fire gazing spell. So the ingredients you would need is a candle. Fire gazing is a meditative divination tool that illuminates the whole picture, not just the parts we want to see. When you have a prophetic dream or when you pull this card, there's always a deeper message to be revealed. Cut through your emotional reactions to these messages and teachings with flames. Sit or lie on your belly with a candle flame at eye level. Stare into the flame and allow it to take you into a trance state. clear your mind. When you feel ready, address the flame saying, reveal to me the message that needs to be seen or heard. Stay with the flame, holding your gaze steady as it reveals the insights you seek. And then thank the flame for its guidance. All right, Aries, so that is all that I have for you all in this reading. I hope I was able to help you out in any way, shape, or form. Good luck to you all on your amazing journeys. Until next time, peace.